Okay, here we go. This is gonna be one of my first sort of full offline recordings. We're gonna hope for the best and see how this goes. So we're gonna get some toast going. I know I don't really have too many toast ovens. Even on Twitch itself, I am not great with the oven, but I saw this layout where we have sort of this big window here at this little one, or I should say these little two windows here and the door. So we kind of get a lot of extra space, and I figured like might as well use it on a run where maybe we're not the best at normally. And we can kind of move everything up here. But if we think about all the sort of toast ingredients, we could 100% fit them up here. Fit some dish stuff down at the bottom area or the top area too if we need. It doesn't take the most room to do breakfast. It does sort of take a little bit kind of call it babysitting, where the oven kind of needs to be watched a lot, where normally you don't really need to watch. It's like one of those things that you don't need to with other foods as much. Other foods you sort of get a little bit of freedom, where like if you're doing stir fry you can kind of do a few other things in between if you really need to. Breakfast, like if anything's in this oven, that's like the only thing you're allowed to care about. We won't need to use the bin, so that's okay there for today. Let's put it in our normal spot. As connoisseurs of the bin community, the bin has to be near the customers. I feel bad for you guys if you don't get to see the bin. Perfect. You get a little bit of this negative increased mess, but I'm just gonna plate up some grub. Right, so let's grab this, wet our dough so it makes a little dough ball to make the toast, or to make bread. You can call a customer in, I'm menu again, but we'll call everybody in, it's fine. Okay, we only got 3 today anyway, so okay, boop. So we don't need to worry about any of the other stuff at least, but like it's not like we can pre-do a taste of toast now like we would like a dough ball. I could go through the door for these guys if I need to. Probably be a little easier. But yeah, there's day one. Just go that way. Easy and easy. I mean, they didn't pay much, but we got more. We almost got more money for using the phone than we did for calling the people in. Really, getting 4 groups today, so that's a little bit of a change. A little bit of a fan of getting a hob pretty early for toast, and I think I might go with that. It just makes life a little easier. So I could do something like this, and then cool our toast making process. We'll still make a loaf of bread over there, but like it's not critical to the cause. So just do this. We can use the phone 1, 2 times. I don't really want someone outside. Yeah, let's make some money. Why not? But now pretty much we have this. This. But like if we use the hob instead of the oven, like you saw, we could kind of do a few things in between. Even now we could put a piece of toast on, wash the dish, grab a dish, even start washing this dish fully, and grab this toast before anything bad happens. Whereas with using the oven, you're kind of mostly watching toast because it kind of burns a little quick in the oven, which I can get. Like toast goes from like gold to can go from like a golden brown to like brown, and like from nothing to golden brown in a second, which is nice and quick. So like that hob, I feel frees us up if we need some like time to worry about dishes and stuff. Like that hob. 100% there for our racks. We'll get a blueprint cabinet. I was a little scared that was a fire extinguisher for a second, but we're good. We'll get sort of the research desk in because that sort of gives us the chance to upgrade it. And then even though like we could research the hob or something eventually, if we research the research desk, we sort of get our chance at some better desks that'll help us in the future a little better. Still gonna do our first cook in the oven. I know we were trash talking it a little bit, but the main benefit to this oven right now is like it cooks twice as fast. So like that's why it's a little scary. So a lot of people, when you first sort of come to toast, you don't realize like twice as fast is a pretty big difference. I could have brought this with me. Boop, boop. I shouldn't really be taking their orders, so just gonna do it for the giggles. I think we should probably put a counter here, just because we could kind of always be toasting a little better if we have a counter or something up there. Okay, these guys are the last two today, so I can just do this, this. I didn't bring a plate with me, whoops. But there we go, we got it pretty easy. We're already up to $107 in day 3, because get a little bit of extra money playing single player. I'm hoping to get a few duo or trios recorded soon too. Just thank you for the cheers and applause. Let's go ice cream. It'll bring our groups down a little bit. Could be interesting. We do need to worry a little bit more about dishes now though. So that is going to be a tad worrisome, but it should be okay. Put the little mat near the hob because it kind of spills. Actually, let's put it this spot. It looks a little funny, but the sink will clean the messes in 1, 2, 3, even if there's some under that table or under this plate. It sort of cleans each square around it. If it sort of spills out, we can... I'll try to remember to go through it through the day too, just to give that a little more noticeable. It's a little subtle sometimes at the start, but when you sort of learn about it or you see it happen, it's pretty convenient. Ice cream's there. We are going to make sure that my sticky note is a little bit more legible. I kind of sometimes keep a little note just because the strawberry and chocolate are a little similar looking to me sometimes. So we're just going to keep a little note there. Just so we know which is a little, not to call it cheat sheet, but like a little guide. Yeah, we could use the term guide and not feel as bad. But I think we're good. I do have a pretty good name for this one now, so we're gonna go with it pretty early on here. Ice cream sandwiches. Boop. You definitely spelled sandwiches right? Well, I'm not getting any errors. I'm hoping for the best. Just kind of thinking about it. Spelling is not our strongest suit, but PlateUp might be. So we have what, 5 groups coming now because we have ice cream. Our new big priority, which I believe that's a blueprint desk, which should come really helpful. Our big priority is going to be to get some dish stuff going. Just because these ice cream orders are going to start to stack up against us. Peppa Pig splash, little potion big pond, little bird and bird back. Boom. Just get in the zone a little, but if we see these little messes here like we mentioned, and we try to start washing dishes, these little water spills on the ground cleaned them up. So really, by not putting the mat blocking one of the water spill spots, we kind of saved ourselves one cleanup. Let's just use the... Oh, we don't need to. Thought we were having one more customer come in. Nope. Just get that started. Yeah, we'll burn one. Oh, we didn't burn it. Okay. That was close. I was willing to risk the burn just to get the ice cream done faster. Sometimes you just save a few seconds and it's fine. We had some backup toast, so sometimes we could do something a little bad, a little, got a little silly, a little dumb. But it works out sometimes and we get a little fortunate for it. Alright, so we got all this space to ourselves here. And we're good. Okay, we did get our blueprint desk pretty early. So that gives us a good sign. There is no sink today. If we got a copy desk, we would have gone that way, but I guess we'll go the light way today, I guess. We'll throw a hob in, I guess, and try to go for a safety hob. Oh, we did get a sink. I definitely know how to see. Boop, there's our sink. I was kind of thinking we were missing a thing, but we're good. Pretty tempting to buy that bin, but we kind of need some money right now, so let's just go for it today. Coffee table could be interesting. Let's get a bread going though. I don't. It's a little early for a coffee table. Like we kind of have some other big plans hopefully in mind. They're all singles, so it's fine. We're even gonna do this today. Everyone came in on their own. We can kind of just sneak some extras out of them. Easy ice cream orders, and let's use the phone twice. So, okay, well, we got an extra $1 off the phone. It locked in the floor mat. I'm pretty sure that was coming in no matter what. Wow, this is not a very big money day. Just kind of make it over. I think, was everyone that came in single? Guess we only had singles today. Okay. Nice little corner. Oop. Ice cream, that's okay. Boop. One of the fun things with ice cream, you can kind of do them separately. So you can put one down. You can put another one down later. Just in case, so. It's worth, sometimes, if you don't have a trash bin, you just save that vanilla. You might be able to give it to someone else later on in the day. Because I know some people start to panic a little fast with the ice creams as we sort of finish that point. We'll grab affordable. So, we'll finish the ice cream point, then we can go into that decision too. But sometimes when you get the long orders, I've seen a few people sort of get a little panicky, but you don't need to. Okay, we'll save that. Okay. I see. We got some interesting stuff going on in the shops. So we went for affordable for two big reasons. One, because we're members of the bin community here, so kind of buy all the bins we can. Let's just make sure our customers know that there's bins here. We have that sink, okay. I don't think they know there's bins here. Just really lock in the thought of bins. Buy another floor protector. We can put it right here-ish. Yeah, I'll put it there for now. Going for the next level affordable doesn't really make any sense. Just to get this affordable one, because this first bonus is really helpful. Like, I'd say especially if you're trying to go fast, or if you're got a lot of food orders too. Like we have ice cream and we have toast, or breakfast to say. So affordable, if we even look through the card, it's sort of focused on serving quickly and as quickly as possible. So it was a good funny one against going against this sort of luxurious brand of like exclusive. But with affordable, we get the bins, big highlight. I know we mentioned that already, but like pretty big highlight. But the other bonus, like that speed bonus, comes in handy a lot. Where exclusive, you can get a little bit of queue patience outside. Where for some larger groups, it makes some sense too. But when you're playing on your own, patience outside is... You don't really want the people outside. Like you get less... Try to get the right word for it. You get less customers coming to be upset about you outside. Where these group ones are getting more people. They're getting less money too for their efforts. Because when there's more players, you make less money, and when there's less players, you make more money per serving. So not exactly in the day. We can agree to that part. Because the way the game sort of balances it, like you get more customers, but you get less money. Just place there would be tempting, but we don't have beans. So I know we've gone on a few tangents. Can maybe get a few pauses and stuff. Oh, we got plates. Cool. I'll get this bottom table's toast going, and then we'll get the ice creams. Just do that. We'll bring the ice creams up with us. Oop. Okay, sorry. Our old thought. I know we've been a little jumpy. It's a little early. We might be a little jumpier on our sort of first set for the day. A little warm up on it. But yeah, exclusive kind of gives us a little money and a little bit of outside patience, but like even currently, like, no one's waiting outside. So maybe long con, it might eventually help. But, like, the speed that these guys just, like, quickly sucked up their ice cream in, like, 1 second and just left, it feels like a bigger bonus than if they were waiting outside a little longer for people that sat longer. Because we could go through a fun decision. Like, if we take leisurely eating, it just balances out to nothing. If we take beans, it, like, brings our group sort of down a little bit. We might go leisure. Ooh. Does hurt the automation idea a little bit. We'll go leisurely first for the giggles. I was gonna say beans hurts the automation a little bit, and beans is gonna be the first food of these choices we get, so no matter what happens, we can go for beans. I have an idea, and nothing's stopping my idea currently from going through, so we might do this. If we take plates and we upgrade them, it'll become the auto plater, which we can sort of use to be a little cheeky on the hob system. Let's do this. I'm not going down to that bottom section for a little bit, so that's fine. And we're just going to buy a normal mixer because we don't have anywhere else to put it. Just in case we get some sort of side like chips, or if we get upgraded breakfast foods, even like to say eggs, or mushrooms and tomatoes, like we have some sort of first start to them. But we'll get the auto plater tomorrow. It'll come in handy. Let's bring this back up here. Swap out the oven a little bit. I know the oven's a little farther, but that's okay. So I'll just do this in the oven quick. Boop. Yeah. There we go, we're going pretty well. See, now we have the auto plater, so if we could put it around the hob area, it'll sort of stop the whole fear of burning things. And that means our toast is going to go there. And we can kind of walk away a little bit more. Because somewhat the goal when you're playing alone is you want to be able to walk away. The less things you have to do, the better. Oh, we have leisurely, I forgot. Display stands are tempting. They're a little expensive, but I don't know if it's tempting enough for what we need. One in that sink, and we could start soaking one too. Let's see, vanilla, chocolate, and then chocolate, vanilla, vanilla. Boop. See, it's done. Oh, I did sort of forget leisurely does get a little messier, so we should probably move that floor mat tomorrow. Because we do walk here a fair bit more than we kind of do with some of the others. Let's cut the cabinet. That toast might burn, but it's okay. So, way to live life. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, we got lucky. But now we got another cabinet. Or we can get another cabinet, we could say. We have enough money, so we can buy pretty much both things we see there. So the extra cabinet's gonna be helpful. We're gonna need a second loaf today. Huh. Maybe. Let's get an extra loaf as going as those guys are finishing eating. Boop. We'll say a little negative right now to recording offline. I kind of miss having some of the names. The names definitely make customers' orders like ice creams a little easier to remember. Just because you can see exactly what they want whenever they want it. You notice the music's a little loud. We're just going to turn our sound down a little. That might help a little bit. Boop. Okay. Hoping that balances out a bit more. Should be the last table. Oh, I did burn that toast in there. I was kind of thinking if it was the last group or not, and we're kind of risking it a bit. Yeah, it was the last one. We're good. Boop. You get that nice crispy look. Oh wow, this is a cool order. What can we do faster? I'm intrigued now. Now let's go back to vanilla. I'm gonna go to strawberry. Curious which one of these we could do faster. Triple straw. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's like a different set of button mashing. Yeah, I will, if I'm getting a triple order, my somewhat trick, I'm using like a controller for this. So my trick somewhat to it is to swap and then pick up, swap, pick up, swap, pick up. So you go that downward motion where if you're getting just the triple, you kind of lift it up a little bit more. It's like a different way I feel I move my thumb on the controller. Okay, we'll get the autoplater, we'll get the coffee table, and we'll get the cabinet. That is $60 spent nicely today. Which that gives us a little bit of chance here. I know we're moving the oven just to get to this blueprint. We have 2 spots. We can get one of these. We're gonna buy the coffee table. Sorry, I didn't really go through what it does. It's a little table that our customers will sit at, and instead of waiting outside, they'll wait at the coffee table. So it's like an extra sort of patient spot. So we can't serve them food, we can't take their orders, but like we can still get a little interactions with them, or not interactions, but we still get that little extra patience from them. From that, debating on if we want to remodel a little bit. We had said we want to do this, so I'm cool to do this. Our toast is here. Our auto plater will plate onto the hob right away, so we can upgrade our hob. We could go for fancy tables now, or we can go for a counter. I think a table could be a little more interesting at the start. Let's fix our ice creams. I'm cool with the oven that way, it's fine. Let's roll. So we're gonna upgrade. I'm cool going for a danger hob now. Our bottom, we sort of want to get some grabbers. Look at that. Now we can even walk away from that one. And see it finished cooking. Oh, I thought I put it in the oven. And we can pretty much ignore it. And as soon as the autoplater as soon as it's done cooking the toast, the autoplater will plate the food because it can. So it works well for like getting those rare steaks. Oop, we grab another cabinet for the giggles. Why not? I missed the button. There we go. So use the phone. The day's going a little slower than we first needed. 3, 5, 5. Oop, 3, 5, 3. Okay, not exactly what we wanted, but that's all good. I know we took the top person's order. We're fine. We got a lot of time on them, so. Oh, that person is a messy one. Oh, I didn't get as lucky on that spill. I think it should clean up the big spills now. I think he fixed it, but there might be a little bit of a bug where it won't clean the biggest of spills, so. Let's get these ice creams out of the way. Boop. Go bottom. Oh, I'm aiming for the bottom. There we go. A little bit of the door there just threw me off. Cool. Y'all are on toast. Let's bring this plate and this plate back up. And you can have one. And I'll get you the second one in just a moment. Bottom person will put in the undo. Okay, top person can have the one from the oven. We were already walking that way, so it made sense. But it's a nice, quick and easy days going on. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like oh no, there's all 3. Cool. I thought I was missing a plate for a second there. Good to see where the last one went. Easy peasy day 8. Nothing too tough on us. I think that sort of brought us a little bit to our halfway to franchise. We might take a little bit of a pause here, and then we're gonna get the next one going. So I'll hit a little pause on this recording. And we'll get our next set going for the coming up season.